Hello, my name is LaShonda, and I don't come on here much, but I do come on here to try to share a little bit of wisdom, maybe a little bit of knowledge, or just um, talk about life. When life happens, I try to take something from what happened and try to make it into a life lesson. So the topic of this scope is from old to new. So the other day, well, for Christmas, my kids got a TV for Christmas. Their grandmother bought them a TV, flat screen TV. Their old TV is was a old box TV with the big back on it. And it worked fine, but I just wanted them to have an upgraded TV, so mom said she would get it, so they got it. So the other day, the TV, by the way, the TV is very heavy. So the other day, I took the TV down off their dresser by myself and put the other TV up. And while I was doing it, I was like, you know what? I could make this into a life lesson, like going from the old to the new. Going from the old to the new is is always good. Um, One day I share a lot more about my life and about my story. But a part of my story is that I'm a single mom of two kids. I have a boy and a girl, and I'm pretty much raising them by myself. Um, their dad isn't really in their life, so everything falls on me. So I have to do everything. And I used to always hear women say, "Oh, I have to play the mom and the dad." I'm like, "How can you play both roles?" But when you're in that situation, you have no choice. You don't want to put a name to it, but basically that's what it is. So with that being said, it's just me, and so I had to get the TV down. I had to put the TV up there, the big box TV by myself. The TV is very heavy, so I did that, and it made me think like, my situation. It made me think about my situation and how I can look at it in a positive light. My kids depend on me for everything. And if I can't do it, who's going to do it? You know, I have my family, but it's not my family's responsibility, it's mine. And so, with that being said, I took the old TV down, I put the new TV up. And I felt like if I had the strength to pick up that heavy behind TV, put it on the dresser, and now I had to take it off the dresser and put the new TV up, then I definitely have the strength to get through this thing called life. Because life happens. It happened for me. And when life happened, I'm now a single mother with two kids. And sometimes I get weary. Sometimes I get um, discouraged. Like, am I enough? Can I do it all? You know, but with that TV situation, I'm like, if I can do this, I can do that. And it made me realize, like, Shonda, you've been doing it all along. And yes, sometimes it gets discouraging. Yes, sometimes you feel like you want to help, but it's okay because every step of the way, God was there. God was there leading you the whole time. God already knew you had the strength to get through the things that you went through. God already knew you had the strength to get that TV up on the dresser and get the TV down off the dresser, right? So, with that being said, I know within I have the strength to raise my two kids by myself for now. I don't want that to be, you know, my life or our lives, but as for now, I am strong enough. I am a strong enough mother. I am a strong enough person to sit here and say, I can do it all. I have to do it all. I have the strength to do it all. Why? Because God gave it to me. And He wouldn't give me anything He knew that I could not bear. And I know sometimes, I look at my problems and I may call them burdens, like some of us do. Um, but those burdens come to make you stronger. My burdens came to make me stronger. I'm still here. Why? Because God said so. It's God's will for my life, And as of now, I have nobody else to depend on but God and myself. My kids has nobody else to depend on but their mom, and I'm there. I'm there every step of the way, But I want to come on here and just share that because it was something small, something simple, but little things like that just make you realize like you are strong enough for this life that God has given you. You are strong enough. You are strong enough to live it. Can somebody else come in and take over and live your life? No, because they won't be able to deal with the things that you have dealt with or the things you are dealt with because it's not their life. And they will never be able to understand, like, how did you do it? Even people now look at me and be like, how? Like, and I look at them like, how? Because if I was in your shoes, I don't feel like I could deal with that. Or I don't feel like I could have gotten through that. And vice versa. They feel the same thing about me. But you never know how much strength you have until you have to do it. Until you have to tap into that strength to use it. Because you have to. And when you have to do something, you make it happen. And being a single mother of two, I love my kids. I would do anything for my kids. And having that unconditional love for them and them having that unconditional love for me and God having that unconditional love for the both of us or for all of us, there's nothing that I cannot do in this life of mine. Nothing. Me and my kids are blessed. We are well taken care of. And I believe and I have the faith that we always will be because of God's will. God is my strength. And I just want to come on here and share that because through life you will have experiences. Those experiences are teaching moments. They give you, if you look deep into it, they will give you more wisdom. They will give you more knowledge. And it will give you a bigger picture, a bigger insight of what you're going through. Sometimes you have to take life and dissect it into small parts to figure out what is going on, what is happening, why is it happening. You may not always get the why, but you will be able to get through it without knowing the why. Because sometimes it's not your job to know the why. You won't know the why to the very end, and that's okay, But that's just my life lesson for today, from the old to the new. And yes, it was about 18 weeks that led me to this character, but it's okay because I take those small things and it just builds me up even more to say, Shonda, you got this. It's like the new year in 2017. It's time for some new things to be happening. It's time for me to gain even more knowledge, gain even more wisdom, gain even more experiences, and be okay with it. But, that's it. I want to come on here and share that. And I just pray that everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Pray that everyone have a happy and great New Year. And just bring the New Year in to lose all the negativity in 2016. And take all the positivity or embrace the positivity that is going to come in 2017. Because without God, nothing is possible. With Him, everything is possible. Just know that. Seek Him first at all times. It won't always be easy because you want to do things your way. But seek Him first. And take the little small things, the little lessons that come. Those little lessons add up. Those little lessons in your experience gives you more wisdom. It gives you the knowledge that you need for that moment. for you to get a better understanding.